Donald Trump, Pam Bondi, and the rest of the Trump administration wants you to believe the mystery has finally been solved. Good job, guys. The missing minute has been found. The missing minute was finally found. You guys worked really hard at that, didn't you? Let's see what the experts say. Well, first of all, the first truth is the video, well, that's a hallway camera. Okay, Epstein's actual cell door, the door holding the man who could have crumbled empires with the information that he had, not even visible on that video. Not even close. Let that sink in. Seriously, let that sink in. Billionaire with connections to presidents, royalty, and CEOs was locked up in federal custody, and somehow his cell wasn't covered by a single working camera? What? Yeah, that's where we're at. There were no cameras pointing at Epstein's door. There were no cameras pointing at the corner of his door or his floor. There was no cameras anywhere near Epstein. And the videos that they're showing you has a small sliver of a staircase that led upstairs, and around the corner is where Epstein actually was. So I don't know what they're trying to pull by giving us that video. So this new missing piece that miraculously showed up is nothing more than grainy footage of guards walking in a hallway, as if that would prove anything. They want you to think that Epstein was in a different door. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's all smoke and mirrors. It's meant to try and trick you into thinking that Epstein was actually under watch, when the reality was his cell was up the stairs and around the corner, where, conveniently, like I said, there were no working cameras. This is not an oopsie. This is not incompetence. There's no way. There's just no way. Cameras don't just break all at once in the one place that matters the most. There were no cameras in that area, and they knew it. They should have put him in a different cell. He should have been on camera. Somebody didn't want him on camera. Think about it. Somebody made sure that he did not have a working camera. So keep your eyes wide open the next time that they try to brag about the missing minute being found. Remember, this is not them being transparent. This is political theater. It's all just a show. The door that we needed to see was never in the frame. And yet they keep shoving that thing down our throats, saying, here's the proof you need. Epstein's door isn't even on that video. They made sure somebody, whoever put him in that cell, they knew that there were no cameras. Yeah, I was wondering, I was asking myself, why is Trump creating so much drama about Chicago? And then it dawned on me. Yeah. all the 33,000 something pages were released, even though 97% of that was already released to the public, and then you have this little tiny morsel of this video. And let me also add that the video's authenticity is under fire. Experts noted that the newly released footage is lower in resolution than the other, has ghosting artifacts, a reduced frame rate from about 30 frames per second down to 4 frames per second, and it lacks crucial metadata, raising concerns about edits or altered formats. What's concerning is that the original video, the metadata is saying that there's about almost 3 minutes missing, but they keep saying it's 1 minute, and then all of a sudden just 1 minute appears because that's what they needed to appear. Every time something happens with Epstein, it just makes Trump look worse and worse, and Pam Bondi, and all the other people that we know are in this orbit. And Ghislaine is the only one in jail. Anyway, we're not done with this topic. I don't buy any of this, and can't wait to see how this one ends. Hang in there, everybody. There is more, really. God, there's always more. We'll get through it, though. Thanks. Bye.